The Columbus Dispatch, that is. And at Dispatch.com is an article by Dana King entitled "The Catholic Church Still Practices Exorcism. 7 Things to Know About the Ancient Practice," by Dana King. And Dana begins, "There are approximately 150 Catholic priests in the U.S. who practice exorcism, an ancient practice to rid people, places, and objects of demonic influence. There's even a protocol for exorcisms and more information given from the United States Conference of Catholic Bishops." The Dispatch spoke about the practice with a religious studies scholar, the Roman Catholic Diocese of Columbus, and an Indiana priest, the Reverend Vincent Lampert, who works in the Archdiocese of Indianapolis and who said he performs hundreds of exorcisms a year. Number 1. The film The Exorcist changed how Catholics talk about exorcism. The 1973 film, based on a real exorcism from 1949, changed the view of the practice and upped demand for it, according to Joseph Laycock, an associate professor of religious studies at Texas State University. Laycock said, "For the most of the history of the Catholic Church, exorcism was supposed to be this kind of private affair, a kind of way to help people that was meant to be kept discreet. Then in 1972, shortly before the movie came out, Pope Paul IV famously said the devil is real and not a hype piece for a movie. He said one of the most important things we need for which we need the church, is protection from the devil," according to Laycock. And there's Linda Blair, star of The Exorcist. Number 2, the number of U.S. Catholic priests trained as exorcists has grown exponentially. Lampert began practicing exorcisms in 2005. At that point, there were only around 12 Catholic priests in the U.S. doing the ministry. Today, there are around 150, he said. The number of priests offering exorcisms has grown because there are more people who believe they're dealing with the demonic, said Lampert. Because people believe, there needs to be an avenue where that can be explored, he said. More priests have been assigned to this ministry just to let people know that the church is listening. Number 3, exorcists handle 4 types of demonic possession. The 4 types of demonic activity that require an exorcism, according to Lampert, include, number 1, demonic possession, a demon using someone's body as their own. This is rare. Number 2, the second one, demonic infestation, the presence of evil in a location, such as a haunted house, or an object, such as a voodoo doll, or a Ouija board. Then demonic vexation, physical attacks on a person's body, such as cuts, bites, marks, or bruises. And the last, demonic obsession, demonic attacks on someone's mind. This can be the devil trying to get inside someone's head, so everything of which they are thinking or experiencing is being filtered to the presence of the demonic. Number 4, the Columbus Diocese does not have a priest assigned to exorcism. The Diocese of Columbus does not have a priest designated as an exorcist, but it may bring someone in from outside the diocese to perform the prayer if it is needed, according to Jason Mays, a spokesman for the diocese. Columbus Bishop Earl K. Fernandez has been trained as an exorcist in Rome. And here's a picture of Earl. In a previous interview with the Dispatch, Fernandez says exorcism is covered in the Bible, where Jesus is constantly performing them. Fernandez said at the time, quote, "It's part of the proclamation of the kingdom of God. So it's a sacrament of the church. It's part of a ministry of healing," end quote. Number 5, exorcists consult medical and mental health professionals. The Conference of Bishops states it's a part of the exorcist's evaluation process to have any potential subject go through a medical and psychological or psychiatric evaluations. Lampert said he has professionals on call to evaluate those he's working with, or he might consult a practitioner the person seeking the exorcism is already working with. Lampert said the majority of people by the time they contact me, have self-diagnosed. But the church has to take these steps. I have to come to my own conclusion of what is taking place. Number 6. Exorcism has been used as a political tool. Some priests have used the prayer of exorcism for political purposes, Laycock said, such as exercising political issues like gay marriage, or in one case, the entire 2020 election, as the priest believed it was fraudulent and that former President Donald Trump won it. He said exorcism has become overly political of late. Its political function is to say that this thing here is evil. This is not just us disagreeing. He said it's pretty toxic. Number 7, exorcists see the occult as entry points for the devil's influence. Popular culture offers a lot of entry points to the occult, said Lampert. The devil can work on people's imagination through things like literature, TV shows, the entertainment industry, haunted houses, spells, magic, he said. Lampert is not suggesting that people stop consuming entertainment involving the devil and the occult, but he said such things can help people cultivate a relationship with evil if people do not understand the consequences. Lampert said, I think the danger is when a lot of people don't know their faith and they expose themselves to all these demonic things.